Hey guys, it's me, Train Track Trav here, and I'm going to do an HO scale how-to video. In this video I'm going to show you how to ballast track. I know there's a lot of videos on how to ballast track, but there isn't very many on how to ballast track that already has like plastic ballast underneath it, like lifelike power lock track or what's it called? Bachman Easy Track. And I just want to say before I do, it's really easy, and it's a lot easier than having to do it with track that hasn't been, doesn't have the plastic ballast, like laying the road bed and all that stuff. This is how I like to do it. The supplies you're going to need for this project are either a 50-50 mix or a 75-25% mix of white glue and water. This is a like 50-50 would be for Elmer's white glue. This is for that thick tacky glue, something like that, and it's 75% water and 25% glue. A 1-inch brush, normal brush or the spongy kind, and you might want to have a bogey on hand for testing clearance and making sure the flange is clear. So let's get started. First of all, you're going to take your brush and you're going to get the ballast or whatever you have laid down. See, this is actually just real sand, because this part of the track is going to have that kind of theme. And you just brush it up against the track, like so. And you want to get it to just at the level of the ties, not on top of them. If you want to make a crossing of dirt, you can do that, and I'll show you how to do that in another video. That's a little bit trickier, but not much. So now you got the dirt how you want it. That's what you use the bristle brush for, and you use the spongy brush for making sure everything is how you want it. And so now, with that, if you haven't already, and you doing the middle is simple. What you want to do is you just put it in, you just brush it across. So now what you would do is you would test it, make sure it can go across without any problem. Here it does. So now you take your diluted white glue, suck it up, or whatever you can use, little pipettes, eyedroppers. I'm using what was a syringe without the needle. No, nobody in my family does drugs. It's actually one of our dogs that had medication, a special medicine in case they had a seizure. One of our dogs had a problem with seizures. And you take it and you just wait. I forgot that you're going to want a spray bottle of water. This is exactly why. Nice and wet. There we go. Why? Surface tension. Surface tension makes the water. It's like this. The glue, the liquid of the glue, wants to go where it's already wet. If it's not wet, it just wants to stay in one place. So, now you have your wetting agent down. You just take the glue and you just soak it. Don't worry about getting the rails soaked in glue. You can clean that up later. And I think that's pretty damn well soaked. Now you see where there's a little bit of plastic showing, like right here. That's okay, you can just go back over it and do it again. Lots of glue. Seriously, you can really never have too much glue. And that's it. Now you just wait for it to dry. If it begins to bead up, spray it a bit. I'm not here to say, oh no, don't get this wet. No. Wet is good. Wet is our friend. So, when it's all said and done, you will have something. I'll remove these cars and this F7 and these boxes. You will have something that looks like this. Here. A little light. Something that looks like that. And it's all, see how it's all hard? And that is how you ballast track. So I hope this how-to video was helpful. If you guys have any HO scale how-to video requests, please don't be